What I was fascinated with yesterday as we chatted is I can actually say that it all started with you. I mean, you developed the very first fake tooth, right? I mean,
when I was to give credit, Vita the credit, but I was working on a project
right
at MIT with them to try and develop ceramic way back 30 years ago that would work well in the mouth and would be wear kind, and it's really gone hand in hand with the development that Sirona's had and really helped that system do well and provide lots of good restorations for the patients.
And starting at 12 years old, that must have been tough.
Oh, really? I look that young. That's great.
What do you guys look for in materials to determine clinical success?
Well, we really want to look for materials that are tough, because when we put a material in the patient's mouth, lots of things can happen. They drink lots of harsh materials, they chew on bones, chew on ice, grind their teeth. So we're really looking for materials that can sustain the damage that might happen in the mouth and still survive. The new material that we created, Enamic, really does a great job at that compared to our conventional materials. And certainly we were looking at that factor when developing that material. We were looking for it to be able to withstand lots of damage and still survive.
Do you think in the future, if we had a crystal ball and we were looking ahead to the next Enamic 2.0 or 3.0, do you find yourself going, what could that material be? Where could we find the singular resource that generates that next product?
Well, I think what we're looking for in the next product is to get closer to the natural tooth. Right now, in the current material, it's very close to the dentin part of the tooth structure, but we'd also like to put the enamel part in there as well and have something that gets very close to replicating the properties of natural teeth. I know when talking to dentists here, they've placed different types of materials, and when they place Enamic, the patient says it feels the most like their natural tooth.
And that's key. I mean, when it really comes down to it, you're talking about science, and the patient is talking about reality. What feels right, what looks real, what feels good, what withstands cracking ice.
Yes.
And my dad used to do that all the time. He'd be chewing on ice. I'm like, Dad, what are you trying to break your teeth? And he did. But now with these new't it's more and more difficult to do that.
Right. That's what we're trying to do, is make sure that someone who might have an important event to go to, that their restoration doesn't crack in half and they're going to look very strange at the wedding that they have to go to the next day, and to make sure that material can stand up to everything they throw at it.
Sure. As we get ready to wrap it up, what's been your favorite part of this show so far? I mean, it's been chock full of great speakers and great presentations and lots of education. What's your favorite part?
Well, I've enjoyed meeting a lot of different people here.
Yeah.
I've never seen so many people at one meeting for a specific type of system.
Yeah.
And it's great that this has grown so far. And as I said yesterday, Boston University, where I work, we've adopted the technology, and we're completely switching over to digital technology, and we're very proud about that. And to lead the way in dental education.
Nice. Over 6,000 people.
Yes,
Isn't that
that's
crazy?
amazing.
27.5 was how many people? Was it 2,500? 2,500. That's amazing. I can't even imagine what the next one. Of course, with CEREC World.
We're
coming
Disney World. Woo.
Every year, starting next August in Orlando. Awesome. Listen, thanks so much
thank you
for hanging out with us once again. Always fun to talk to you.
Great, thanks.
Folks, let's take a break. Go get yourself something to snack on, and we'll be circling back around here in just a couple of minutes. Once again, live from Vegas, celebrating 30 years with CEREC.